Hi, my name is Spencer with Schmidt Family Vineyards. I'd love to see you taste some of our wines and see how great the Tempranillo and Syrah is from Southern Oregon. So we're located in Southern Oregon. We are in the Applegate Valley. Everything is grown here on the property. So back in 2001, my grandfather bought the property. I was living in the house next door, kind of a thing. It was a cattle ranch. We planted 15 acres, which was Cab Merlot and Syrah. Originally, we were doing like the boutique exclusive winery kind of a thing was what he wanted to do. So everything was DTC, and we did that for many, many years. So we grew our wine club. You know, there's not a large population in the area, but we were able to build a pretty big wine club and whatnot. And we did that for a long time. In 2016, we kept expanding as we went. In 2016, we expanded the winery and the vineyard a lot, kind of a thing. And then worked here locally with some custom labeling and that kind of stuff for different folks. And then around 2020, got into actually like distribution and that kind of a thing. We have two main lines of wine. We have the wines that we sell here in the tasting room, and we do sell those in Oregon to an extent. But that being said, the majority of them, we have another line that's called our Wilderness line. That's the price point is, it averages around $22 retail US. Anyways, and that would be the one that we're currently trying to grow the footprint of and whatnot. We've always done everything in-house. We have our own bottling line, and all the winemaking is done on site. My mother, my brother, and my grandfather do all of that. I do all the sales. So point being, yes, in those, we have about 6 wines: Cab, Syrah, Tempranillo, Pinot Gris, Sauvignon Blanc, Chardonnay, that we are making in larger quantities. In the past, we sold all that fruit to other people up north because we have a bigger vineyard than we needed, and we used to sell, and we would sell it, to the Willamette. But we were trying to get to the point, since we do have a winery, has the capacity to make all that into wine. We're trying to grow that now. Currently, we're just distributing in Oregon. So we work with two distributors, and we have all of Oregon covered, and trying to get out of state now. And that would be the goal for going to BTN, is find some other folks in other states. In Oregon, currently, we have some chain presence in like some of the chains that go through Oregon, Safeway, Albertsons, and Winco, and Whole Foods, and some of those.
Nice.
We do have the state covered in that. But that being said, we do have we have about 250 restaurants accounts in the state of Oregon as well. So I would, we are multi-pronged on that front. As long as it's selling, we've had the most success probably in the retail end of things. No, I would say 100%. It's the quality would be the thing. I would think, or the quality and the price point. Due to the fact that we're doing everything here, the main difference between our, the bottles that we're selling out of here at $50 a bottle, which would be kind of the average at the tasting room, and the low 20s one, would just be the aging time in the barrel and in the bottle. We grow great fruit. It's all state done. We do things responsibly and all that kind of stuff. Everything is made here in-house. We're always trying to make the best. I think we do a good job on that front. We have plenty of awards and accolades to show for that, whether it's, we've been Wine Enthusiast Editor's Choice, gotten Best of Class at the San Francisco Wine Chronicle number of times.
Nice.
We've gotten Best of Show at the Texas Lone Star International. We have many points above 90 and that kind of thing. I mean, we do a lot of sustainable practices and that kind of thing. Everything is like we mechanically cultivate versus like spraying in the vineyard and that kind of stuff. We're next door to a dairy farm, so that's generally the soil amendments we use, is working with them, and that is an organic dairy farm, so there's not a bunch of pesticides in that type of thing. We have a compost pile that's the size of a medium-sized building that gets turned out into the vineyard every year. We rotate things and all that stuff. I would say So yeah, we try to do things responsibly. That being said, we don't have an official certification.